And Dream just a bit short on the forearm. Walker gonna make him pay. Middle rope, springboard, moonsault for big money. Dream trying to roll out the ring to reset. But Walker says, there are no resets. There are no rests. Taking this fight down to ringside, the referee right in the business. This is Falls Count Anywhere. This is Philadelphia street fight with the title on the line, and the Dream busted open a hard knee strike right in the eye. That just seemed to fire him up. Dream said, nobody makes me taste my own blood. But Walker regaining the initiative. Going up top now to the second rope. Brian Walker lined up. The blueprint ready to strike. And a front drop kick. Gonna take the Dream off his feet. Walker now. Being the nightmare to the Dream, that stacked knee drop. And a close near fall. Walker with that title in arm's reach. So close you can smell it. So close you can taste it. And trying to wear out the Dream with that sledgehammer. Said it's time to go to work. The shin breaker to the leg lace takedown. And Superstar back in the fight. Dream said it's my turn. Gonna throw the hammer. Superstar, the champion with the face wash in the corner. Walker now at the mercy of the Dream. And the Superstar ready to sing Walker a lullaby, trying to put him to sleep. That patented dungeon lock we saw so much success from over the season. Face first in that top turnbuckle. Walker with the reversal. Walker now with the advantage. The #1 contender. Going up top. Rolling destroyer. Folding the champ in half. Brian Walker now might be closing in. Walker with the Saturday night special. Continuing to keep the pressure on the champion. Springboard moonsault press for big money. Lined up. The American Blueprint. Smelling blood in the water. Ready to end it. Center of the ring with the title on the line. Hook of the outside leg. Only good for the count of 2. You told me that. You told me that. It's my bad. I'll get it together. Irish whip into the corner. Dream building up steam. And the one-hitter quitter. The Haymaker. The reigning World Television Champion. Trying to retain the title and end the streak of Brian Walker here tonight in Philadelphia. Face first in the top turnbuckle, the challenger goes. The champion now, stacking him over the top rope. Champ gonna join him up there. And the victory roll, avalanche style, to retain the title. Dream Superstar, only good for the count of 2. The Dream doing some fan service, breaking on the table, making the fans happy. Snatching a double leg, using the table as a distraction, then a slap on that patented dungeon lock. Walker, who with the wherewithal, he was well studied. He was ready for this moment, knew what was coming, he was ready for it, prepared, made the adjustment, and now back in the driver's seat. The #1 contender, the challenger. The American Blueprint, Brian Walker with a boot to the midsection, and that stacked knee drop once again, planting the Dream face first into the canvas. Walker. He said, I'm Batman, damn it. Trying to get Louisville sluggery here tonight in Philly. What is going on? What are we doing? What are we doing here? And still able to maintain the advantage. Learn to knock into the cover for the win with the title on the line. And just like that, it is all over. The hype is real. Coming in, highly recommended. Delivering on said hype. By week 3, we knew what we was dealing with. But here tonight, capping off an impressive first month in the company. Undefeated, 5-0. Now with some hardware to back it up, you better believe it, the American Blueprint in front of the hometown crowd here in Philly. Under extreme rules, taking out a long-time reigning champion. In a barn burner, slobber knocker of a matchup. Bringing the heat, bringing the business to the building. And after 2 was patented LTKs that learned to knock the blueprint, the American Blueprint, solidifying his place on the roster. And new.
ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, the Blueprint, Brian Walker.
And once again, a banger of a matchup, only further elevating the prestige, the World Television Championship. In a great match. Let's keep it moving, folks. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. With the International Heavyweight Championship on the line. It was 3 weeks ago at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The J Monster picked up the win in the All-Star Jam Gauntlet, locking himself in for this moment here tonight, going one-on-one with the dog for that highly coveted, very prestigious International Heavyweight Championship. It goes down live right now.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship.
One of the pioneers from the early days of the league. John J. Monster Fearhelm. Ready. The former hardcore champion. Former underground champion. J Monster, now with his sights set toward the top of the card. After leading the Goldmans to multiple tag team runs, Jay Monster now. On a hot streak here in the middle of the summer. Ready to take advantage of the buzz. Ready to ride that wave of momentum. Ready to strike while the iron is high. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender, the challenger for the evening, Jay Monster. And his opponent, the man, the myth, the legend, coming all the way from the city by the bay, from KCW fame, a man with a reputation throughout all of East Fandom, the architect of annihilation, the Cerebrus, the dog, the trend setter, Rob Anderson. This man has been at the pinnacle of every transforming era here in All-Star Pro. The inaugural Classic Heavyweight Champion, the final National Heavyweight Champion, the first ever International Heavyweight Champion, the man that brought the prestige up from the National, making it the International Championship just a month ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion of the world, the dog, Rob Anderson. The legendary Anderson Wrestling Clan. And Rob, ready to extend his already lengthy title run. The highly prestigious, highly coveted International Heavyweight Championship. Mike Rome.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Monster John. And his opponent from Oakland, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion, Rob Anderson, the Dog.
With the introductions out of the way, there ain't nothing but air and opportunity. With each passing week, the International Championship gaining that prestige. Jay Monster, Rob Anderson, one-on-one, and we underway. Both men gonna meet in the center of the ring. Jay Monster coming out swinging, combo breaker, with a nice sidestep, back and forth early on. Let's go. Both men coming to this match with loads of momentum. Both men coming to this match on winning streaks. Rob, of course, with that never-ending win streak. I think his last match is when he traveled over to Havoc, faced off with Damian Briggs. But other than that, though, I can't even tell you the last time the man was pinned to the canvas. Jay Monster, of course, on a 4-fight win streak of his own, big-time spine buster from the head of the household, but missing the mark on the moonsault, and Rob gonna rush in, only to walk right into the